While 2019 saw its fair share of TTC subway closures, 2020 is about to get much worse. The TTC announcing that weekend closures will double next year, meaning there will actually be more weekends with closures than without. While costly and inconvenient for commuters, the TTC says they are conducting important work to maintain the aging system. Even one closure creating huge crowds and chaos as hundreds are herded onto packed shuttles.
It's absolutely terrible. It's all cramped. There's nowhere to breathe.
In a city like Toronto, where tens of thousands are commuting every day, even on weekends.
It's ineffective for a city the size of Toronto. It just doesn't work. People rely on the TTC way too much here.
But while 2019 saw its fair share of planned closures, 2020 will see double that number, jumping from just 72 to 166.
It's going to be a real bummer, isn't it? I don't think that's really a good idea at all.
The weekends, the hardest hit. A report released by the TTC says 34 of 52 weekends will see full closures, plus another 18 single-day closures. That's way up from 2019 that saw 31 weekend closures and only 6 single-day closures.
For people who take it on the weekends, it's going to be like a really big inconvenience.
It's not surprising. That's the TTC for you.
But with two major projects on the go, the TTC says it has no choice.
It's a big number. It's a big number for closures, and we understand that. It looks like there's a lot going on in terms of work, and there is.
On Line 1, it's the ATC resignaling project that accounted for the majority of full weekend closures this year. And next year, add the Eglinton Crosstown project to the mix. Working overnight, not an option either. There really is no other way around this. This has to be done on the weekends.
Correct. I mean, we could keep to just doing it overnight when we shut the subway system down, but we can get 5 times as much work done over a weekend as we can on a night closure.
And the cost of each of these closures, $500,000 per weekend. That seems like an exorbitant amount of money to spend on this.
Well, I mean, it's to do with bus replacement service and all of those things that we need to do to keep service running.
Transit experts say while inconvenient, the alternative is worse.
It's worse when there's unpredictable outages because things start breaking down, or even worse, you start having safety concerns because it hasn't been upgraded and kept in a state of good repair. So this is the cost of a system that's aging.
We also spoke with TTC riders today, a commuters advocacy group, and they say while they recognize the importance of doing this work, the TTC continues to defer important investments in the state of good repair, which creates more need for these closures. And they say that it is absolutely imperative that the TTC ensure adequate service levels are maintained in other areas of the city while this is going on.